Okay, John, we're here after the national championship 3K steeple. You just won, front ran the race and ran a really fast time. How did it go?
Yeah, exactly the plan. We had perfect conditions tonight, and I wanted to capitalize on that. And all year I've just been trying to hit the gas from the gun and make other guys hurt as much as I'm hurting, and hopefully outlast them a bit. And I know that's what I'm going to have to do, or what I'm going to face rather at Worlds, is guys who aren't afraid to push a pace, and I'm going to be that guy hanging on for dear life. So trying to emulate that, imitate that tonight to get me ready for Eugene in 3 weeks' time.
Yeah, so you kind of took the lead from the gun and pushed it. Was that the plan from the start?
It was, yeah. Talking with my coach, CJ, we wanted to make it honest. I think my chances get better the faster the race is. And I didn't want to mess about and leave it to a kick, because I know there's some really great kickers in this race. Ryan and JS are both in great form right now, and they proved that tonight. They both ran awesome. But I knew if I ran it hard from the gun, that was probably my best strategy to take the win. So really happy with how it worked out. Really grateful to have a coach that's supportive of that type of gunslinging style, and yeah, just a lot of fun to be able to perform in front of a home crowd as well.
Yeah, and before the race, we talked about Matt Hughes retiring. Could you speak a bit about him as his career as an athlete, and also how this changed your approach to this race?
Totally. I wouldn't be here running the times that I'm running or the other guys are running without Matt paving the way for us. And he's just been the consummate professional for so many years. I really can't say enough about how formative he's been for me, just to see a Canadian guy who puts in the work and believes that he can compete with the best in the world. And year in and year out just brings that consistency and that focus, and that's been hugely impactful in my own career, and I hope that I can emulate that a little bit in the years to come. And yeah, it was in some ways bittersweet with him having to retire due to injury. Would have been great to have one more opportunity to go head to head with him. I just have such huge respect for Matt, and really can't say enough about how much he's done to pave the way for guys like me. But the mantle is now being passed. There's plenty of incredible steeplechasers coming through the pipes. I think there's at least 8 guys that PB'd tonight in our race. So just to see that level of talent coming up, Canada's a force to be reckoned with for years to come in the steeple, and that is in huge part due to Matt Hughes and to what he did for the last decade.
Yeah, and I guess switching back to the race, or your season more, you've had a lot of really competitive races, and you've won a lot of really competitive races. How is that affecting your confidence going into the World Championships?
It's high. I've been really blessed to just have great opportunities and be able to capitalize, and I think I'm most proud of where my consistency is at right now, just to be able to get out and compete and respond to a bunch of different styles of race, and coming up on top is definitely carrying some good momentum. I know the win streak gets exponentially harder now, with my next race being the semifinals at the World Championships, but I'm ready for the challenge. I could really think of no better way to prep for it than what my season's been like so far. So excited to step it up once again, hopefully at Eugene.
Yeah, you mentioned your next race is going to be World Championship, so I guess you're just going to focus on training and getting ready for that event then?
Yeah, exactly. Got back to some hard trainings, 3 weeks away now, so got to put in some quality sessions and make sure I'm not slacking at this point, because the big challenges are still ahead.
Awesome, and then you're joined by Ryan on the steeple team.
Yeah, hopefully JS too. I think his time was fast enough in that 3rd place tonight. He, if my math is correct, I think he's on the inside looking at a spot as well. So it would be awesome to have 3 guys at World Championship again, and hopefully that'll be the norm for many years to come.
Right. Well, good luck to all of you guys at Worlds, and thanks for chatting with us.
Thanks, man. Really appreciate it.
Yeah.